I wanted a challenge, so I turned Project Zomboid into a nightmare. 16x zombie population, the Sprinter's Knights mod, and a Riverside spawn, a town I'd never even set foot in before. The Sprinter's Knights mod makes every single zombie sprint, but only at night. I set the timer from 6 PM to 6 AM, so after sunset, you hide or you die. I tried over and over, but I couldn't make it past day 2. The spawns were brutal. I don't know if it was the mod or just bad luck. One time I spawned inside a car wash. Then finally, some luck. I spawned in a bar, and right off the bat, I found 2 short bats, a duffel bag, and a ton of booze. Not the healthiest breakfast, but I'd need every calorie. This was my best shot so far, and I wasn't about to waste it. My long-term plan was to settle in the gated community, specifically this block right here. It has 2 main entrances, and I'd build gates on these 2 spots to seal it off. My base would be this house in the middle, tucked away just enough to keep the noise down and the zombies out. The problem? That section is packed with undead, and clearing it won't be quick. From earlier attempts, I knew this nearby farm had fewer zombies and was close enough to serve as a good starting point. So, first step, clear the farmhouse, then slowly push into the gated block. As soon as I left the bar, I made my way straight to the farm. On the way, I kept my eyes out for smaller groups of zombies. I needed a watch. Keeping track of the time was now a matter of life and death. I was also scouting for a house with low zombie presence, somewhere I could loot or even crash for the night if it got too late. Most houses were swarming, too many Zeds, not worth the risk. Then I spotted a manageable group and a house that looked pretty clear. This looks doable, I thought. But as I walked up, the tree line opened and nope. Turns out the place was crawling. Eventually, I found a house that looked quiet. This looks manageable. Let's hope there are no hidden surprises. As I was finishing up, the timer hit 5 PM. 1 hour before the purge begins, when the world goes full sprint. I wasn't risking it outside. I'd be staying here tonight. I could hear a zombie nearby, but I couldn't find them. Didn't want a sprinter jumping me at midnight. I stayed still by the bed. No movement, no noise. That's when I sorted my inventory, scarfed down most of my food, and did some reading. I had fast metabolism, so I needed calories. Alcohol helped both with weight gain and with killing the boredom. Day 1, survived. In the morning, I climbed out the window. Past attempts had taught me. While you're asleep, zombie migration can bring trouble right to your doorstep, sometimes even inside. Now I could finally loot the place. While cooking breakfast, I felt at peace. A thought crossed my mind. I like it here. Maybe I wouldn't need the farmhouse after all. This spot was practically next to the gated community, and I've already cleared most of it. I decided to scout ahead, get a peek at what I'd be dealing with. That drew a few zombies my way. Fighting them drew more. And before I knew it, it wasn't just some zombies, it was a horde. Still, I was determined to hold the house. The longer I fought, the more exhausted I became. Eventually, muscle strain kicked in. At that point, even one zombie was a problem, let alone dozens. Time was slipping. It was already late. I tried circling around through the trees, hoping to sneak back inside. No luck. They were everywhere. Look at them. In under an hour, they'll all be sprinters. It was clear I wasn't sleeping in that house tonight, and it was already too late to find another one. I thought, here we go again. Can't even make it past day 2. Desperate, I did the only thing I could. I vanished into the trees, sat down in the dark, went through my purge routine, and tried to fall asleep on the ground, just hoping I'd wake up. I slept like a baby. Actually, I overslept. It was already 10:30. With just 12 safe hours in a day, I'd already burned through 4.5. That left me with 7.5 hours to find shelter before the purge. Sleeping on the ground fully resets your fatigue, but it comes at a cost. I'd get tired faster than usual today. back to the original plan. I headed straight for the farmhouse. Fewer zombies than I expected. This might actually work. I set an alarm and left it outside, hoping it would draw in any nearby zombies now so I wouldn't be surprised later. I was feeling confident. The place even had chickens. Food situation? Handled. The perimeter looked clear, except for that group over there, but I was too tired and it was too late to deal with them now. I picked one of the bedrooms upstairs, shut the door, and decided to wait out the rest of the day. Tomorrow's plan: sweep the area, secure the perimeter, make this place home. I hadn't noticed this radio before. It broadcasts randomly and it feels like it's ringing the dinner bell for the zombies. Thick fog today, but I still headed to where I saw that group yesterday. They weren't there, but I knew they had to be close. Okay, there's one. And there's the rest. Looks like they spent the night in the barn. All right, a few more. Gonna keep this one. Might come in handy later when I'm feeling lonely during purge hours. Oh hey, the alarm clock from yesterday. I forgot to turn it off. Chickens, like any animals, work as zombie alarms. If they're chilling, the coast is clear. If they're panicking and running around, it means something's nearby. Here's a perfect example. The chickens go nuts, and sure enough, there's a zombie close by. I'm sure there are more hiding in those trees, but I don't want to push my luck. Okay, there's one. And another one. Maybe I can lure them out. And it's curfew again. Time to head inside. Today's mission was to sweep the area and secure the perimeter. I'd say mission accomplished. Now, what's the plan for tomorrow? I think I'll use those trees as a buffer zone. Each day I'll head to the other side, clear as many zombies as I can, then run straight back home. Do that day after day until I carve out space in the gated community. But for now, let's sleep. Just like I planned, I went straight for the trees. Didn't even make it to the other side, and there they were, a big group already inside my buffer zone. I pulled back to meet them in the open field, my turf. I was hoping the trees would split them up, send them at me in small waves.
Hey! Hey!
Whoa, where did you come from? Scared the crap out of me. And why are zombies coming from that direction too? Didn't expect that. Every time I hear a meta event like this gunshot, I always watch where the zombies are moving, then I check the opposite direction to see if any are sneaking up on me. I tried to move north, but honestly, I didn't feel great fighting there. And just like that, curfew again. I need to check quickly for any stragglers who can still see me, because in under an hour, they'll all be sprinters. And if I haven't mentioned this before, when they do become sprinters, they also get better vision, sharper hearing, more energy, and they hit harder. Yeah, fun. Having this many zombies wandering around in the woods is less than comforting. I'm heading inside. As I sit here in lockdown, like it's the year 2001 all over again, my mind drifts to the future, to the days when I'll finally move into my home in the gated community, when, instead of hiding inside during purge hours, I'll be behind strong fences, safe in my own backyard, tending to animals, working the farm, maybe even trying my hand at some crafting, and when the purge ends each morning, heading out into Riverside to slowly clear it, one street at a time. Back to reality. I was getting pretty low on food. Yeah, I know I said I had chickens and the food situation was under control and blah blah blah. But with the fast metabolism trait, eggs are only good enough to keep me alive, barely. Being constantly hungry means I get tired faster, my attacks get weaker, and that's not ideal if we're about to clear the gated community. Yesterday, I spotted some survivor zombies east of here, so I went to check them out. Good call. One of them had a military backpack stuffed with non-perishables. Jackpot. This all feels very familiar. This is as far as I got yesterday. Just a few tiles of progress. At this rate, clearing the community will take forever. Tried the alarm trick again. Nope, doesn't work. They want me, not the alarm. I'll take the few steps of progress and head back, because once again, it's curfew. Very lucky I found that food from the survivor zombie. That haul should get me through tomorrow. Turns out just sitting around from 6 p.m. Until bedtime really burns through your food. Hopefully I've got enough to make it through. We'll see. I went back up into the woods, the buffer zone, and this time, yeah, plenty of zombies. Could be the alarm from yesterday that pulled them in. I had to pull back again, meet them on the field. I don't get it. I'm supposed to be making progress, but instead of less, it feels like more and more are showing up each day, even though 16x was set from the start. Maybe it's migration. This is getting serious. Less than an hour to purge and they're still coming. I need to finish this quick. Okay. Last 2. And done. That was way too close. And then a thought hits me, a really bad one. I still haven't seen the helicopter. What happens if it shows up while I'm outside? With 16x population, if I'm lucky, the game crashes. I don't have a car to get away. If I run off and try to make it back before 6 p.m, that's cutting it close. What if it stays past 6? Do I even have enough food to bunker down for 2 full days? Can I risk going out to check the chicken hutch? Okay, it's day 8. I believe this is the last possible day for the helicopter event. Either way, I'm not risking it, staying home all day. And now what should I do to pass the time? I'll talk to you, just to kill the silence. If you're still here, still watching, consider liking the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't worry, I don't do push notifications. I won't bother you. All right, I've got a trivia question for you. In another universe, what would my character's favorite song be? And what would his son's name be? If you get it right, I promise I won't shoot you with a laser pointing rifle. I don't know if my ears are ringing or if it's just paranoia, but I swear I keep hearing helicopter rotors in the distance. I'm down to my last can of beans and 2 maggots. The day is long. I want to check the hutch for eggs, but with my luck, the moment I step outside, it'll show up. Screw it, I'm making a run for it. So far so good. Skies over Riverside are clear. Shit. I hope it didn't see me. Looks okay to me. Now what? I guess I'll patch up all my clothes. If it saw me, the house would be crawling by now. I guess I'm fine. We have 1 visitor, no big deal. And a couple more. 3, 4, nothing I can't handle. 1 more approaching. I have a bad feeling about this. What is that? I knew something was off. What the hell happened here? and one just got inside. God damn it, they're going to tear through all my doors and windows, aren't they? Think. They're coming from all sides. I need to think fast. I don't think I can get them all, at least not before 6 o'clock. My God. Nope. This is it. This is where my run ends. I think what happened is either the helicopter spotted me for that brief moment and sent some this way, but they didn't know where I went because I was hidden. Or maybe the helicopter forces migration no matter what, and with this population setting, it was bound to pull them toward me regardless. How is anyone supposed to survive this challenge? I don't even know why I'm still fighting them. Should I abandon the house and start over somewhere else? Or maybe I try to lead them behind the trees, circle back, and just clean up the stragglers? I'll try one time to lead them away. If it doesn't work, I leave this place while I still can. That's it. This is where it ends. I gave it everything I had, but it wasn't enough. 16 times the population, night sprinters. I lasted longer than I expected, but not as long as I hoped. If you watched this far, thank you. This was a tough one. I'll be back with another run soon. Maybe next time I'll survive a little longer.